A massive day in Lisbon as 15 nations yet to qualify for the inaugural Olympic mixed team relay faced off for potentially 3 spots in Tokyo in 10 weeks' time. 8 nations, including host Japan, already certain to make it, and favourites to join them here were Belgium, with 3 of their team ranked in the world's top 12. It was actually Ireland, somewhat surprisingly, who were first out. Excellent work from Chloe Pollard, but obviously very early days. Just 300 metres to swim and just over 7 kilometres in the bike, over 2 laps. And there were 10 women initially in the leading group, but as we've seen so often before, they get really strung out on the run, and that was the way of it once again. It was actually Denmark with a very young team up front, but the likes of Italy, Switzerland, Belgium and also Austria weren't too far away. Things started to sort themselves out even more as the men came out the water at the start of the second leg. In a group of 3, Italy, Denmark and Switzerland. That was Pozzatti, Holm and Salvisberg. Got away from the chasers. They came into T2 together and out onto the run, some 15 seconds clear of the chasing pack. And it was Salvisberg and Pozzatti that came in together to figuratively, if not literally, hand over to their teammates. No touching, of course, in these COVID-secure times. So out in the water, and it was Elise Beto with a terrific swim for Italy, with Belgium in the shape of Valerie Barthelmy and Switzerland in the shape of Nicola Spirig also there. Beto initially with a break on the bike. She got caught, though, on the hill on the second lap. So that left 3 women, and pretty soon we would see the familiar sight of double Olympic medalist Nicola Spirig out front. 39 years young, the woman who won gold in London and silver in Rio in the individual events, but full of enthusiasm for the relay. And she would hand over to her teammate, Max Studer, out front at the start of the anchor leg. Behind him, though, was the imposing figure of Martin van Riel. And Van Riel, with an excellent swim, really narrowed that gap. So those 2 came into transition together. Not too far behind were the Italians, but a poor transition for Italy, and that allowed Van Riel to go for broke and go off on his own. Such a stellar biker. We've seen this so many times on the WTS Tour, and there was just no catching him. Great to see him back to his best after all the injury problems that he's had. A pretty smooth transition too, and he could effectively coast during the 1700-metre run. A very, very healthy lead. More interesting for the minor places, it appeared as though Italy and Switzerland had silver and bronze between them, and that would be good enough to qualify them for the Olympics. Van Riel all on his own, behind him a battle royale developing. The Belgian, though, home some 50 seconds clear of his nearest rival. We'll see them in Tokyo on July the 31st. A thrilling sprint for silver and bronze, and it was Italy who just got the better of Switzerland. The day, though, belonged to Belgium.
Yeah, they put me in the perfect position for the last leg, and I just had to finish it. And with the performances we've been having recently, like it's just, I had to do it. So I went all out, and yeah, it was phenomenal to finish first here.
And you have secured 2 men and 2 women going to the Olympics. How does it feel for you guys?
Yeah, it's a big accomplishment. You know, we are a small country, but we've been strong throughout this whole qualification period, and to seal the deal again here and just show we're dominant, it's really good motivation going to the games.
So we saw you, Claire, going first, and it was quite a different swim than what it was for the rest of because of the tides. What was going through your head during the first leg where you were trying to catch up with the leading?
Yeah, the first leg is always a bit stressful because it's quite chaotic, and you know, I only have 3 thoughts in the swim, which is keep moving forward, stay in the feet or find new feet, and so those are the only rules I can go by, and then you just take it one step at a time, and a few more things to work on, I think, in transitions for me, but I'm still happy with the way it came out, and it was a good team effort.
And it looks like someone is getting tattoos in the next few days.
Yeah, it's true. We have our top sport coordinator who said already in 2018 if he would do a podium at one of the events, he will tattoo a hammer. So I think tonight we can start making some sketches and draw some nice hammers.
Absolutely, the ink, as they say, is on ice. Brilliant win for the Belgians then, who came in as the pre-race favourites, and we'll be seeing them in Tokyo on July the 31st with all the big names, the US and Britain and Australia and particularly France. Excellent day too for Italy and Switzerland. They have both qualified for Tokyo.